Those little things are the hand feeders. There's the waterers. This is our house before the chickens will come. These are our nests. Twelve nests on each side. We have a total of 58 nest boxes inside the house. The big round things are the rooster feeders, round metal things. All the nests are pulled back so that the truck can come in with all the roosters. We're getting African roosters. And then tomorrow we'll get the hens. In about a week this won't be so pretty and clean. Okay, up on the ceiling is for when the ice and the snow gets too much on the roof. You open the wooden door there. That lets the heat up to melt it. And then in the back is our fans. We got 5 fans at the end of the house. And there's our control panel. I'm almost to the sun. That's our big door. We gotta put plastic on it once the hens are in. They're brand new. And then there's the door that leads out. And there's the hen feeders. And there's the rooster. This is December 18th, 1996, our first winter in Alabama, and it is snowing. I looked outside, and it's snowing. It's 28 degrees outside. That's what the back porch thermostat says. You can hear the crows. I thought my boys would be home early. Didn't make it. Isn't it neat? Seems to be getting a little heavier. You can see the snowflakes on the doormat and the logs and on the bushes. There's Kirk walking home in the snow.
It's starting to stick. It was kind of melting at first.
Uh-huh.
It's piling up.
Because it's like 28 degrees outside.
28.
Yeah.
Why'd you tell me that?
Because it's cold. And here comes our chickens in the snow. 10,000 hens or more. Here's just the roosters. These are our African roosters. plastic, Kirk. Bunch of chickens. I need to fill all these with sawdust. These are the perch. Until they're ready to lay, you keep them closed.
That helped a little.
Still snowing. Getting closer to me. Still not. What's she doing? Did you get her drink? She looked so funny with that white thing in their nose. House number one is good. Their chickens are from Fairview. are packed solid halfway, all the way to the back, from the middle part of the house. Packed solid on the floor.
I found outside.
What? Oh no, snowball! Winter Wonderland. See it on the cars, on the trees.
Oh, it's getting lighter. Look how it's dusted everything. Can you get that good?
Exactly 1 hour and 15 minutes from the time it started snowing. And this is what we've got already. It's snowing. See all the snow on the wood pile? Looks beautiful. This is an hour and a half of snow. And this is my deck after an hour and a half of snow. Let's see what the tomorrow. Lady, get back. See if we can read it. It's not even 30 degrees. Isn't this beautiful? And it's still just a-coming down. Just looking out my dining room window. Hey Ryan. Did it snow today? No. I'll run out in it. Do flips and stuff. Better watch out, you might slide right off. Can you make snowballs with that?
Yeah.
Dog's water frozen? Aren't your hands cold? What are you doing? tomorrow y'all can go ice skating out on the pond. Hey Ryan, do you have dandruff real bad? You got these white flakes all over your coat. Golly, the worst case of dandruff I ever saw. You need Head and Shoulders. Here's my toes.
Arrested last week for lewd and lascivious behavior, is only 16 years old. A suspected robber is behind bars this morning, charged with attempted murder. Investigators say 30-year-old Adam Ramirez tried to hold up a customer who was using an ATM machine at a Nations bank. And a 13-year-old muscular dystrophy patient had his wish come true at the Orlando Arena last night. The boy got to meet Shaquille O'Neal, thanks to arrangements made by the Children's Wish Foundation and the Orlando Magic.
Larry Handling is in for Pete now with a look at the 24-hour forecast. Hi, Larry.
Hi, and good morning, everybody. If you're just getting up, just heading out, we're seeing a lot of high pressure develop overhead, and that means clear skies for us today, a whole bunch of sunshine, but it will be a little bit cool as we head through the day today. Your 24-hour forecast showing that sunshine right through lunchtime and drive time, temperatures climbing to around 60 degrees in most locations, maybe lower 60s for the warmer locations. And through the night tonight with the clear skies cooling off rapidly, looking for temperatures to bottom out in the upper 30s to low 40s around the region, a lot like we are right now. More on your forecast coming up in a few minutes, and a look at the national weather too. That's all coming up. Ken, Cynthia.
Thanks, Larry. Good morning again, everyone. Our top story this morning on Daybreak: an intense house fire has claimed the life of a one-year-old child.
It appears that fire broke out in the front bedroom of this house on Lake Lane near Longwood Lake Mary Road. The child who died was in that room. Her mother and grandmother were able to get away from the home once the fire broke out. Several neighbors tried to go into the home and rescue the little girl.
Well, we got in the house, but got to the baby's room, but couldn't get to the baby. And it just was too hot, too much smoke, and we had to get back out.
Neighbors, too, tried to help, but they just could not reach the child. A fund will be set up to help the family.
A teenager is dead this morning after an overnight shooting. Orange County deputies say the shooting happened on Park Avenue at 15th Street around 2 o'clock this morning. John Thomas Pride says his car broke down and he was then approached by 3 men who tried to rob him at gunpoint. Somehow Pride ended up shooting one of the suspects. Apparently the suspect is 16 or 17 years old. The suspect was taken to the hospital but was pronounced dead. The shooting is now under investigation. A suspect is being held in the Volusia County Jail in connection with a drive-by shooting. 20-year-old Michael Harris was arrested.
Okay, fasten your seatbelts. We're taking off on a beautiful flight sponsored by Miami International Airport, the 5th busiest airport in the world.
Now, I'm told that there is a UFO coming through, I think. Oh, I love UFOs. I hope this one shows up. Well, that's a quasi-UFO there, isn't it? Sort of spaceship-esque, wouldn't you say?
Yeah. Now, I've been told the hovering blimp is actually a replica of one of the very first blimps ever produced. This is an important fact in blimp history. I just wanted to pass that on to you.
For those of you who don't know, Maureen is filled with blimp lore. She knows all this stuff. From an antique blimp on the flight float, we go high up in the skies to our very own state-of-the-art 1990s blimp.
And a special thanks goes to Matt Elkins from Dallas, Texas. Now, he's piloting the Florida Marlins, Florida Panther, and Miami Dolphins blimp, letting us all see how Miami celebrates a very special New Year's Eve.
Oh, here he is. Here he is. It's Garfield, sponsored by Paws Incorporated. Hang on, Garfield, you're going to make it. He's all dressed up. He's got his top hat, his cane. I think he's even got some spats there working, too. This feline won't fool me, though. Underneath all that New Year's Eve garb is still the laziest cat I ever saw.
Oh, Bob, you know, just after tonight's parade, Garfield's heading straight down to Southbridge.
Well, despite all of Garfield's faults, I think Miami's still lucky to have a handsome cat in this parade, don't you think?
So this is what you do every day, huh? For a baby. Like this. Not like this. It's not so bad. Maybe...
For the man with sensitive skin, Schick introduces the new Tracer FX.
This is the sensitive part? Right here? Good.
With its unique skin guard designed for a smooth shave with less irritation.
Think I'm getting the hang of it.
The shaving system for sensitive skin. Schick Tracer FX.
You guys are so sensitive. What's the big deal?
Coming up on HBO.
Oh, right at the best part.
Hello. Who better than I to tell you how much a penny will buy at the JCPenney store-wide New Year's sale? Because Sunday and Monday, when you choose from dozens of select items, you get another for just a penny. Honest.
Mama's got the night, I said it's one of the shows. You wanna keep me happy is what you gotta know. I want the blues.
Try another cheesiest Kraft thick and creamy macaroni and cheese with even more sauce.
I got the blues.
Season's greetings from Maxwell House.
As long as the world is a little warmer this time of year. As long as elves outnumber Scrooges. Just as long as the best gifts come without ribbons or tags, Maxwell House will always be good to the last drop.
Live from Times Square, join Pam Tillis, All for One, Colin Ray, Little Richard, as Montel Williams hosts Happy New Year America starting 11:35 tonight.
A whole new year of hope begins.
Call Geiger. What? No.
With the return of a familiar face.
Let me know if I reel off something original.
And it's like he never left.
Does he look like George Clooney? Who? George Clooney.
I don't know who that is.
Monday nights, there's only one drama worth watching.
I'm moving for custody. They're not taking my daughter.
And that drama is on CBS.
Maybe you should lose custody.
Golden Globe nominee for Best Drama.
Miss me?
Chicago Hope. It's back, and it's all new. Monday, January 8th.
We've got some great music here tonight. I don't know how you found time to be with us because you're so busy touring with Duke Ellington's band and you've got the new CD out.
We did 46 cities in 8 weeks, and I just finished an Arlen album, a tribute to Harold Arlen. Great music.
Oh,
great
terrific.
Fun.
Well,
But I'm delighted to be with you.
that's fun. Let's get back to the celebration behind us, shall we? This is Florida State University's Marching Chiefs. They're going all out to win some fans for tomorrow's FedEx Orange Bowl game. It's easy to win them here, I think.
I'm all ears and looking forward to the game.
Yeah. These Marching Chiefs are world-renowned, and the 420 students come from all disciplines and majors at the university. We're looking at future doctors and lawyers and psychologists out there. They are really good. countdown to Atlanta. The South Florida Soccer Organizing Committee for 1996 is ready to kick off the Olympic celebration. And this float here, sponsored by the Home Depot, this is a soccer fan's dream come true.
And that little blue guy holding the soccer ball is Izzy, the international mascot for the 1996 games. He looks pretty happy to be in Miami on New Year's Eve.
From right here in Miami, Florida, it's the Southridge Spartan Marching Band.
Now, this marks the sweet 16th appearance of Southridge in the Orange Bowl Parade. Now, they can proudly claim that this hometown band makes good. Absolutely.
Look at that smiling face. How proud she must be.
Riding aboard the City of the Future float sponsored by FedEx, it's country singing star T. Graham Brown.
Just hear me through, darling. You don't need no other guy when you're gonna realize how much I love you, darling. Go there and pack up all your dreams. I'll have all I'll ever need if you go with me, darling. Honey, I can give you everything. Won't you for my darling,
Thank you. That's country's own T. Graham Brown. Nice job.
Let's welcome the winners of the Latin folklore competition, Esmeralda. Esmeralda, there we go, representing Colombia, South America. They were established in 1993 to educate the public about Colombian culture.
This is some traditional Colombian folk dancing. Okay, now we welcome Noonan High's Marching Cats, hailing from Noonan, Georgia.
The Marching Cats are old pros on the Parade Bowl circuit. In addition to the Orange Bowl Parade, they've marched in the Sugar Bowl Parade and the Fiesta Bowl as well.
They're bowling people over here, too. Tricky in this wind, isn't it?
It'll be taking flight any moment. Okay, grab your towel and a cookbook. We're heading to a beach right with produce. It's 100 years and still growing, sponsored by Florida Agriculture.
Now, the purpose of this float is really twofold. On one fold, we pay tribute to Florida's famous reputation for some really delicious produce.
And on the other fold, it's a New Year's resolution reminder to add nutrition to that list of good deeds. Mother McGovern says here, of course, that doesn't mean you have to go to the beach dressed as a strawberry.
Well, at least one of the basic food groups, I think. All right. They are rootin' and tootin' for their team in tomorrow's FedEx Orange Bowl game. The University of Notre Dame's Band of the Fighting Irish. They've come from South Bend, Indiana.
Now, how's this for a fact? This band has not missed a single Notre Dame football game since the very first game against Michigan in 1887. Gee, they look so young.
It's not really
Look out,
the same
Calvin.
people.
What did I used to do after school? Well, we used to watch a lot of TV.
Bye.
Good question.
The compact Presario. Has it changed your life yet?
Anybody know McDonald's Big Mac song?
To all beef patties, special sauce, lettuce.
Jeez.
Pickles, onions, and a sesame seed bun. Oh, my!
To all beef patties, special sauce.
Onions and a sesame seed bun.
To all beef patty special sauce.
To all beef cheesies, cheesy beefies.
To all beef patties, special sauce, lettuce.
Cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun.
I can do anything. Why can't I do this?
Have you had your Mac today?
Oh, not now. It's 1 in the morning. My brain's fried.
Just give me your CD drive.
Give it a rest, will ya?
The compact LTE 5000. Has it changed your life yet?
Here they come, the FedEx Orange Bowl as Florida State takes on Notre Dame. A classic bowl matchup, January 1st on CBS.
Just watch. This week, join Dave for Jerry Seinfeld, Faith Hill, Blues Traveler, Art Donovan, Bruce Hornsby, Dennis Leary, friends Lisa Kudrow, and
A very happy 1996.
How would you react if the IRS said you weren't married?
Are you telling me?
Yep. Every time I forget our anniversary, the law's been on my side.
All New Days World, Wednesday.
It's Miami's 100th birthday. That's something to celebrate.
That Fighting Irish marching band was great. They're going to be performing tomorrow at the Orange Bowl, and so are you, right?
Yes, indeed. I'll be singing the national anthem. Every single word.
Is that
in all
fun,
the right
or
order.
is that scary?
It's scary.
Is it?
Now, but this year coming up, you're going to be doing some more hosting of
right.
pageants. What, the
Right.
Miss USA and...
Miss USA and Miss Universe and Miss Teen USA right here on CBS. Yeah.
Wonderful.
Miss USA coming up on February 2nd. So make sure you tune in. Now, let's celebrate Miami's 100th birthday. You ready for the grand finale?
Yes, indeed. Without further ado, let's join the celebration. These samba dances go by the name of Paulo Walano, and they definitely are warming up Miami's weather tonight.
Look at that headdress. Man. She's going to take flight.
That would be hard to maneuver in this wind. Yes, indeed.
Now, this amazing wizard is part of the Magic City Float sponsored by the Port of Miami.
Sing like Ballado sing. Dance like Fred Astaire. There's nothing in the world that you
Maureen, now keep your eye on that birthday cake because something special is going to happen here.
coming right at you. Wow! Happy birthday, Miami. We're gonna celebrate the whole year.
I'm watching. I'm watching. There we go.
Join us while we sing our birthday song.
Come on, everybody.
in there somewhere. Here she comes. There she goes. She's working her way out.
The great state of Texas.
This has been great.
You have been my best date on New Year's Eve.
Oh, it has been fun. We're going to look for your CD and look for you tomorrow with the National Anthem.
I'll be watching you on ET.
Absolutely. Thanks for joining us, everybody. This has been a great time. Happy New Year. Bye-bye.
Happy 100th birthday, Miami.
You're on CBS.
A lot of records were broken in 1995, and we have until December 31st to break another during our Jeep and Eagle year-end celebration. With a great lease rate of just $299 a month on Jeep Grand Cherokee Laredo, or a $229 a month lease on Jeep Cherokee Sport with no charge air. Plus, find amazing deals on Jeep Wrangler. So help us set another record in 1995. Hurry in today to the year-end celebration at your Jeep and Eagle dealer.
See your local Jeep and Eagle dealer.
Forget 1996. Announcing Cane's incredible New Year's sale with 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest till 1997. You do not pay till 1997. That's on top of reductions throughout the stores. Plus, get a free box spring with any Certa Perfect sleeper mattress purchase. So forget 1996. Do not pay till 1997 with 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest. Cane's New Year's sale with special hours New Year's Day 10 to 7.
Cane's has got it. Cane's has got it all.
Pamela Brady is Channel 6 News.
Tonight, Katharine Hepburn and Anthony Quinn in a rare television event. These two legendary stars were once falling in love.
I haven't seen you in 50 years.
They've been the best 50 years of my life.
Until they had a falling out.
All I want is a chance to tell her how I feel.
Now her protege is tricked into reuniting them.
It's an ambush. I was married to him.
Because he's writing a tell-all book about their marriage.
Only we could ride.
Katharine Hepburn and Anthony Quinn.
I feel 70 again.
This Can't Be Love. Next.
Is a new chauffeur up yet, Wilma?
I haven't seen him yet, Miss Bennett. It's still early.
Early? It's 6 o'clock.
5:30.
Well, in the mountain bed of this house. Maybe he's dead.
I don't think he's dead, Miss Bennett. He's just not used to your schedule.
And morning comes again to the Bennett household.
It's not my schedule. It's the schedule of any right-living human being. Miss Bennett. Oh, you're alive.
I'm fine.
What's wrong with your foot?
Just bumped it.
If you can't navigate your own room, how can you expect to navigate the city streets?
It was dark.
Try the light switch.
Lights, that's much better. I'll just, I'll shower and I'll be right down.
Half the day is already gone.
Oh.
And if you plan to keep this job, you will need a pair of pajamas. Crime. That's all they write about anymore. Now, why? I ask you, why do I need to know that a woman in Wyoming shot her husband in cold blood?
Well, it sells the papers, Miss Bennett.
Well, something should be done about it. Maybe a letter to the editor expressing my disapproval.
That should do the trick.
Tabloid journalism. Useless information.
Wilma, I just found this on a shelf in my closet. Is it real?
It's like a game with us. I put them out, she hides them. There are a couple of more around here somewhere.
Never thought I'd be working for a movie star.
A star? Oh, don't let her hear you say that. Marion Bennett was an actress. She took it very seriously. Before she retired out here, it was her life.
Is that why she never married?
It's none of my business, and none of yours if you're smart.
Where's Miss Bennett?
Miss Bennett has been tending the garden while you've been sleeping, warning away. Kind of us for these, aren't they lovely? Well, are you ready at last?
Ready for what?
Ready for Tuesday. Bring the car around.
Tuesday?
Her life is built around rigid schedules. Laundry on Mondays, correspondence on Wednesdays, weekends at the beach house. You'll pick it up soon enough. Today is cross-country hiking.
I believe in violent exercise. Straight uphill. He's run down. Are you all right?
Oh, yes. No, it's just unexpected. It wasn't in the job description.
There's a Christmas bonus mentioned in your job description.
I get a Christmas bonus?
Not necessarily. I never want to point out that everything in life is not covered in an employment contract. I think we're set up over there. My paintings seem to grow more abstract as the years go by. What do you think of art, Mr. Landis? You know your Monets from your Manets.
Well, I know that one of them painted water lilies, and
the other one didn't.
Yeah, that's right.
So much to learn, so little time in which to learn it. Jimmy taught me that.
Jimmy?
My brother Jimmy, killed in one of the wars. They sent a box of his medals home, and that was that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, there's no need. You remind me of him. Something in the eyes.
Oh? Is that why you hired me?
Jimmy loved books. He was older than I, and he always read to me as a child. Ivanhoe, Treasure Island. Boys' books, they were called. Maybe that's the reason I grew up as such a tomboy. Climbing trees, playing ball. Oh. 9:15. Time to head back.
You tell time by the sun?
Haven't you heard? I'm a witch.
Miss Bennett, I think someone is following her.
Probably a fan. Once they picked up the scent, they're like bloodhounds.
Well, should I talk to her?
No. It only encourages them. Keep up the face.
told you, every Tuesday morning like clockwork.
Straight ahead 2 blocks. Then you go over and go down late.
Not third?
Not third, late. L-A-K-E. Late. If I wanted you to go down 3rd Avenue, I'd have said 3rd Avenue. I said Lake, full speed ahead.
Which way should I turn here?
If you don't know where you're going, why?
I'm doing my best, Miss Bennett.
Don't be so disagreeable.
Kids, hurry! Hurry! Come on, please! Emergency!
Should I bring it all in?
Yes, all of it, yes.
Flour, baking soda, orange juice. Let me check the eggs.
We need eggs and Canadian bacon.
She's right. She doesn't miss a thing.
Miss Bennett, is there anything else I can pick up for you while I'm at the market?
No, I'm sure that whatever Wilma put on the list is just fine.
Okay.
We'll bring me some ice cream, walnut fudge, and chocolate cookies. Put them in the back of the freezer and make sure that Wilma doesn't catch you. Oh, that looks lovely there.
Sorry.
You got a lot of stuff. Large family?
No, I work for somebody in the neighborhood. Chauffeur, sort of personal assistant type of thing. Have we met before?
If we had met, I'd remember. Sarah Wells.
Grant Landis.
Do you want to say something?
Standing in front of the ice cream.
Oh, I need some too. What do you want?
Walnut fudge. Thanks. Thanks.
You said that.
Thanks.
No problem.
Grant! Hold on!
Hi.
What are you, following me?
Following you, I'm chasing you. I have your walnut fudge, which means you must have my vanilla.
Yeah, how did that happen?
I don't know. But to tell you the truth, I'm glad it did.
Who's that?
Marion Bennett?
Well, now we know who I am, but who the hell are you?
Oh, Sarah Wells. I don't mean to intrude, but may I give you these? Oh, pay the man, will you? I'll square it with you later.
Queen Anne's lace, delphinium, columbine, beautiful flowers.
They're my favorite.
A woman with taste. Too many people rely on roses. A show-off flower, but these are absolutely beautiful.
This is all my fault. I accept full responsibility for this.
I have seen all of your movies.
Well, that's more than I can say. Much too painful watching oneself fade away on celluloid.
The Song of Life with Henry Fonda was my favorite. You are a brilliant actress.
I know how important your privacy is to you, Miss Bennett, but I had
Nonsense. I find it fascinating.
And talented, too. I didn't know that you painted. This is Connecticut, isn't it?
Near Mystic, yes. I do not appreciate being the bait for some romantic trap you set. Is that perfectly clear?
Perfectly.
If you have a good eye, she's very pretty. There was was no bug about Bogey. He was an actor who enjoyed acting. He just did it. Knew he was good. Short, of course. Shorter than you'd imagine. Not as short as Alan Ladd, but, well, what's the word I'm searching for?
Short?
Yes, short. Exactly. And always on time, like my father. He'd drive off without us if we weren't on time.
What do you think of movies today?
Well, they seem to do a great deal of acting. It's exhausting. I have to remind them that there's not a Nobel Prize for it, and that Shirley Temple was doing it perfectly well at the age of 4.
I'll be leaving for the night if there's nothing else, Miss Bennett.
Go ahead, Wilma. We'll manage from here.
Dinner was delicious, Mrs. Neal. Why, thank you, dear. Good night, then.
Night-night. There's ice cream for dessert.
Chopin Prelude in D flat. Don't you love it?
You really have the most extraordinary taste. Right music, the right heart, the right flowers. It's almost as if you knew me.
Oh, well, how could I? There's been so little written about you.
Well, why should anyone want to write about me?
Oh, they're interested.
I'm none of their business.
Is this George Cukor?
Mm-hmm. Yes. Brilliant director. Used very shrewdly what I had to offer. My harsh voice, this skinny horse face of mine.
Oh, look, Michael Raymond, was he wonderful?
He certainly thought so. Ego.
I don't know him.
Romantic lead, war pictures, period pieces. The reviewers said that the love scenes between you and him were some of the best work you've ever done. On-screen magic.
Yes. Well, magic isn't what it used to be.
There were rumors that despite the age difference between you and him, there was an off-screen romance as well.
Ooh, people say such stupid things.
So there was nothing.
Well, I'd rather not discuss that, frankly. It's late, and I'm quite exhausted.
If it's something that I said, I'm sorry.
Good night.
She's just tired.
You didn't have to drive me.
Well, no, I mean, it's good practice. Probably could have walked here faster. I get so turned around.
Yeah. For a chauffeur, you really don't know your way around very well.
Well, you graduate with an English degree, you take what you can get.
English?
Yeah.
I should have guessed. Idealistic, sensitive. You don't have that big city edge.
Iowa.
That explains a lot.
Yeah. Hey, could I buy you a drink somewhere? I mean, all this talking tonight, and I still don't know a thing about you.
I thought I talked too much about myself.
No, not a word.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. So how about that drink?
Oh, look at the time. I really gotta go. Maybe tomorrow?
Sure. Tomorrow's good.
Tonight is a night that I will never forget. And I owe that all to you.
Oh, wow.
May I help you?
I thought someone was following me, but I guess not.
Good evening, Miss Wells.
Good evening. Hello? Hello?
Sarah,
Me.
did you see her?
We spent the entire evening together. She's amazing. She's everything you said and more.
She taught Patton everything he knew. Impossible woman.
Not impossible. Her chauffeur may be the key. I'll set something up so you can see her.
Must I see her? There's absolutely no other way?
We've been over this, Michael. Like it or not, this will go a lot easier with Marion's cooperation.
I know. But of all the women in the world.
I'm back, Miss Bennett.
Ah, I didn't expect you for hours.
I don't know what it is. Calculus, Latin, even quantum physics, they're all a snap to me compared to women.
Love is never easy. It's best to forget it. It only gets in the way.
In the way of what?
Everything.
During the Nissan National Clearance, we're teaching all our salespeople to say, yes, yes, to just about anything. Say you want a Nissan Sentra or Altima with 0% financing.
With enthusiasm. Yes, yes.
And let's say you also want 0 down payment.
Yes.
And you want 0 payments till spring on any Nissan Sentra or Altima.
Yes.
And you want to take your time.
No.
Right. The Nissan National Clearance ends January 2nd.
Hello. Who better than I to tell you how much a penny will buy at the JCPenney store-wide New Year's sale? Because Sunday and Monday, when you choose from dozens of select items, you get another for just a penny. Honest.
Kibbles and Bits lean.
Kibbles and Bits lean.
We're a lean canine machine.
What do they mean by Kibbles and Bits lean? The great taste of Kibbles and Bits with 30% less fat than the leading dog food.
We're gonna get us some Kibbles and Bits lean.
I used to bring her here as a baby. She was born feisty and hasn't let up yet. A couple weeks ago, she got these headaches. She could have taken Tylenol or Advil, but I thought maybe we should call the doctor. That's how we found a leave.
Take it every 8 to 12 hours.
Tylenol's not 8 to 12.
Advil's 4 to 6. I'd have to take up to twice as many a day.
She took a leave, and that was that. She's a wonderful daughter.
Thought I was feisty.
A leave. All day strong, all day long.
This is a gold card. It can't grant you inner peace. I don't know. No card on the planet's more accepted, so you could go someplace peaceful. And with a credit line of at least $5,000, you'll have the freedom to relax. And freedom like that might be the path of true wisdom. So I guess Gold MasterCard can help you to see the light. Just remember to wear sunscreen. Gold MasterCard. It's more than a gold card. It's smart money. Look for your Gold MasterCard application and apply today.
To all beef patties, some kind of store. La 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 la. Pickles and onions and some other stuff too. Woo 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 woo. I got it.
Even if you can't sing the Big Mac song, you can still get it for just 96 cents. The irresistible taste of McDonald's Big Mac. 96 cents for a limited time. So sing it, say it, or just ask for a Big Mac.
Does anybody have 96 cents?
Have you had your Mac today?
Does anyone have any money?
Florida State and Notre Dame, the FedEx Orange Bowl, January 1st.
Just watch.
Stand. It's the ultimate.
The battle for the national championship.
It'll be settled on the field.
No more questions, no more doubts.
Number 1 Nebraska and number 2 Florida. The national championship is on CBS.
Just watch.
A whole new year of hope begins with the return of a familiar face.
Let me know if I realize something original.
It's like he never left.
Does he look like George Clooney? Who?
Monday nights, there's only one drama worth watching.
I'm moving for custody.
They're not taking my daughter. Maybe you should lose custody.
And that drama is Chicago Hope. It's back, and it's all new Monday, January 8th.
The 70th anniversary of the Grand Ole Opry, Thursday.
Good morning.
Well, you're awake.
Yes, I am. I wanted to get up before Miss Bennett, show her I could do it. Haven't heard a peep.
Have you checked the garden?
How early do you have to get up to get the jump on?
I'm not sure anyone's ever managed that. It looks like she has company. Breakfast for 3, I take it.
Sarah.
Ice cream. How did that get in the house?
Never rely on anyone else to make you happy. That's my belief. Be independent. Be free.
You never thought about marriage?
I have better things to think about, better ways to spend my time. Marriage is for fools.
Good morning.
Oh, hi, Grant. I was dropping off a thank you note when Miss Bennett came out and invited me in.
At 5 in the morning.
I'm an early riser.
Obviously, from good stock.
Wilma's preparing breakfast.
Oh, I really can't stay.
You have somewhere to go at this hour. Of course you'll stay.
Only if I can return the favor. There's a seascape exhibit at the museum. Let it be my treat.
I never go out in public. It's a damn nuisance. I feel like a national monument on tour.
There's an entire room of Winslow Homer.
Winslow Homer? He was a great friend of my father's. Supposedly I'm in one of his paintings, a baby in her father's arms or some such.
Well, here's your chance to see.
Miss Bennett really isn't quite up to it.
Not up to it. Well, I'll decide what I'm up to, what I'm not up to, and we'll discuss your attitude over breakfast. Isn't it a beauty? All power and fury, nature unbound.
Is that Marion Bennett?
Are they looking? No, you don't have to tell me. I can feel it.
They're just curious.
Why all the fuss? Are they surprised that I can still walk, or simply that I'm alive at all?
Miss Bennett, could I have your autograph? I've been a fan for years.
Of what possible use could my name on a piece of paper be to you?
Oh, it's a hobby.
Collect stamps.
Let's try the next room, shall we? Isn't that Michael Raymond?
Good grief. Get me out of here.
Marion! Marion Bennett!
A little louder, please. There might be someone in this building who didn't hear you the first time.
I can't really believe it's you. Oh, what a surprise. What an absolutely wonderful surprise.
That's right after all the guards.
You look incredible.
You've clearly lost your mind. Get away. Grant, don't just stand there.
Mr. Raymond, Miss Bennett would appreciate it if you would
Do you think this tie really goes with that shirt? What is it? Oh. Can't we go somewhere and talk?
Talk all you want, just not with me.
I haven't seen you in 50 years.
And quite frankly, they've been the best 50 years of my life. Let's go.
I think I'm going to stay in and catch the rest of the exhibit. This isn't going to be easy.
You're just now realizing that? She's tough.
The nerve of that man. He's never been to a museum in his life. He must have been following me all this time.
For 5 decades?
It was as planned as the invasion of Normandy. Tea at a time like this. Grant! Hey. Scotch and soda.
At this hour, Miss Bennett?
At this moment. That girl stayed behind, do you think? Do you think she's involved in this plot?
What plot?
We followed in the park. You meet this girl the same day she asked about Michael Raymond. And today, here he is, big as life. If that isn't a plot, I'd like to know what is.
I almost choked on my words. What an absolutely wonderful surprise. It was worse than I thought, having to be nice to that harpy.
You were a little over the top.
That's because I know my audience. Marion hasn't a subtle bone in her body. Sarah, can't we forget this? There must be some way we can do it without her.
Michael.
Sarah, I swear, I hate this. Let me guess. You recognize me? Who?
Yes, I do, but from where? That's so funny. I'm usually really good with faces.
Perhaps you're a fan of the cinematic arts.
Oh, sure, the Tread Time Tire commercial. You know, you made me believe every moment of that. If I had a car, I would buy those tires. Good luck with the acting.
Thank you. In my day, this was a down payment on a house.
Let me.
No,
No,
please.
no, I insist.
Could you please ring Sarah Wells's room for me? Thank you.
There's no Wells registered. Could it be under something else?
She's a beautiful woman, mid-20s, dark hair, very classy, terrific smile.
She sounds like the type that would be staying at the Meridian.
The Meridian.
It's a 5-star place just around the corner.
Excuse me, I'm looking for...
I'm gonna go call the office. They're probably wondering what happened.
Hello. Okay, what's going on? What kind of con are you two pulling?
I beg your pardon?
Grant Landis. Mr. Landis, this is Mr. Raymond. I don't believe you were formally introduced this morning. Grant is Miss Bennett's driver.
Ah.
She was right, huh? This is all a setup?
Oh, I could never keep anything from that woman.
Yeah. I think somebody owes me an explanation.
Well, we don't owe you anything.
Well, now, grandfather, let's just not get crazy.
Grandfather? He's your grandfather?
Yes.
I believe that we owe Grant the truth. After all, he does work for Miss Bennett.
All right, but someplace else, a little more private. Now you've got me into this. What exactly do you expect me to tell the boy?
Doesn't matter. He'll believe anything you say. I never met anyone like him.
Young man, cheers. You know, it's always a mystery to me when people mistrust me. I always played the hero. Studios thought I had an honest face. Mr. Landis, do you think I have an honest face?
I'll wait and hear what you have to say to me.
Oh, cautious, meticulous, weighs everything carefully. No wonder Marion hired you. You don't sound like a Yankee, but you certainly think like one. That must make Marion very happy.
Sir, could we just get on with this, please? The truth?
Ah, yes, the truth. My boy, the truth is all around you. It's love, my boy. I'm a wise old man who once was a very foolish boy and let a very precious thing go out of my life. Have you ever been in love?
A couple of times.
No, then you've never been in love. The real thing only happens once. And that was Marion Bennett for me. The one love of my life.
The one love?
Yes. The only love.
What about Mrs. Raymond?
Who?
He means grandmother.
Oh, well, yes, of course. I was married to Ilsa. I met her at the end of the war in a little small nightclub on the coast of Africa.
You know, I haven't seen a whole lot of old movies, but this is starting to sound a bit like Casablanca.
You're right, it does, doesn't it?
Yes.
Well, life is often like the movies, much more often than you think. But come on. Casablanca was a wonderful picture, wasn't it? Huh?
Try again.
How was I to know he'd seen that picture?
Who hasn't? Sounds like machine gun fire. Does Mr. Raymond have anything to do with this mood of yours?
Not the slightest. I'm just writing that letter to the editor, venting my anger about the state of things.
Things in particular?
The state of the world.
Bound to be a long letter. Oh, and such language.
The truth is, I've been married 3 times. The first was Judith, an Olympic ice skater. Oh, she was beautiful, but cold as ice. An occupational hazard, I suppose. And then there was
Amy.
Oh,
She was the daughter of a pencil tycoon from Des Moines.
she thought show business people were glamorous. I suppose compared to pencils, she had a point.
Don't forget Granny.
Yes, the cocktail waitress who walked out on me left me alone with a child, Francesca, Sarah's mother. We two alone against the world.
Incredible.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, I brought up a family. I served my heart. Now all I want is a little happiness for myself.
Marion Bennett?
Huh?
Wow.
She loved me once, but I failed her. All I want before I go is a chance to tell her how I feel. Will you please help an old actor who has nowhere else to turn? Will you help Cupid aim what might be his final arrow?
She has this beach house that the housekeeper tells me that she goes to every week for the last 15 years.
Do you hear a ping?
A ping?
A ping from the engine. Ping, ping, ping. There it is again. What is it?
I'm not a mechanic, Miss Bennett. I told you that when you hired me. Remember, you said that it wasn't going to be a problem.
That was before the ping.
Everything has to be perfect, exactly the way she likes it. The food, the flowers. Now, is there anything that we forgot?
Oh, a fire. A fire in the fireplace.
It's got to be 80 degrees in here.
Summer or winter, she likes a fire. You know, no matter how perfect we make this, she is going to be furious.
Well, you'll have to charm her then, won't you?
I'd have more luck with a cobra. You know, Marion's a brawler from way back. She broke my nose once with a well-aimed billiard ball. The Dodgers could have used an arm like hers.
You're smiling.
Well, I hear I had a broken nose, and all I could do was laugh. The more I laughed, the madder she got. She was a hellcat.
Doesn't sound all that bad, your relationship.
Well, there were moments. I must admit. There were moments You never saw her in her heyday. There was an actress in the world who could touch her. For my money, there still isn't. She looks good, doesn't she? Remarkable. After all these years.
This is a beautiful place.
My father built it. Excellent craftsman. My favorite flower, tea, heart and waiting. Everything just the way I like it. There's a card on the flowers. Read it.
Don't be too angry. There's no signature.
Oh, I have a bad feeling about this.
Marion, I had to find a way to talk to you.
My God. It's an ambush. An ambush. How did you get in?
Well, the caretaker, he's a fan.
He's fired. How dare you follow me with her? She's a little young, even for you, isn't she, Michael?
Well, you see, Sarah is his granddaughter.
You knew, too? You were in on all this?
Well, not from the beginning, ma'am.
What? You're fired, too. I want you all out.
I better call a cab.
A cab? Out here? That'll take forever. I'll go.
No.
Oh, no, you're hired again, but only until we get home.
Now, listen, Mr. Raymond talked to me. He explained. Maybe you don't know him well enough.
Well enough. I think I know him well enough. I was married to him.
You were married?
Did I neglect to mention that?
Yes.
Let me see. Cinnamon, nutmeg, and...
Oh, I'll just spread it out for you.
Why don't you just wrap it to me?
The compact Rosario. Has it changed your life yet? Whopper, 99 cents. Get your burger's worth.
You could take this for your stuffy nose, this for the cough, this for the aches and pains, or you could take Comtrex. Comtrex has all the medicine you need to relieve all your major cold symptoms. So why take all these when Comtrex does it all?
And you take this woman to be your wedding wife?
Excuse me. I'm sorry. Sorry.
Excuse me.
I'm sorry. I can't let you do this. It just isn't natural. Nice and easy. 103. It works with your own tones and highlights, so the color looks totally natural. That's right. And nice and easy. Fade resistant, so even if your marriage doesn't last, your color will.
For natural-looking color that lasts and lasts.
You love it?
I do. It's nice and easy to be natural. From Clairol.
Why would you want to live in this dark world? Step into the light with Silk and Mist pantyhose from Lynx. Sexy, sheer, luminous. Illuminate your legs and be beautiful. Irresistibly sheer, irresistibly you. Silk and Mist. Nothing beats a great pair of legs.
This Can't Be Love will continue.
This week, join Dave for Jerry Seinfeld, Faith Hill, Blues Traveler, Art Donovan, Bruce Hornsby, Dennis Leary, Friends Lisa Kudrow, and
a very happy 1996.
How would you react if the IRS said you weren't married?
Are you telling me?
Yep. Every time I forget our anniversary, the law's been on my side.
All new Dave's World. Then, the only thing scarier than leaving your daughter in charge is finding out she left.
I'm home, Mrs. Patterson.
All new Bless This House after Dave's World, Wednesday.
This is CBS.
Imagine this new year a home filled with beautiful furniture. Imagine it's your home. It can be, because Rhodes Furniture is offering our best financing ever. Choose anything, take it home, and make no payments and pay no interest until 1997. Not 95, not 96, 1997. Done imagining? Now make it happen. Rhodes Furniture. Every time you look, we look better.
Hey! Huge sale at your local Southern Ford dealer. It's the year-end clearance sale. Get great deals on 5 of America's 10 bestsellers, like 1.9% financing or $1,000 cash back on Escort. Or get Ranger with air conditioning at no extra charge. Ho, ho, ho! Hey, hey, hey! Heard about the sale at your local Southern Ford dealer? Hey! You will.
Trying to sell a home by yourself can be a lonely business. So why not call in real estate's top producers, RE/MAX?
Tonight at 11 on Channel 6 News.
A New Year's Eve reunion for a Central Florida mother and son will tell you their touching story. And we'll take a look back at the big events of 1995. That's all coming up tonight at 11.
Mike Storms is Channel 6 News.
Don't listen to what I have to say. Don't you give me the benefit of a doubt.
Don't worry. I won't.
Don't yell at her, Michael. Flatter her. Make nice. You got too much riding on this. You can catch more flies with honey.
She's no fly. She's a praying mantis. That's what you are, a praying mantis.
Oh. I'd very much like to go now.
It won't start.
Get out. Get out. Look under the hood. What?
Can I help?
You've already helped me right into the unemployment line, all right? How could that one little detail about the relationship have slipped your mind?
It was a secret.
Secret? You expect me to believe that 2 of the biggest stars of all time were married and nobody knew?
The studio wanted them single. And considering the age difference, I mean, even dating was a pretty scandalous concept back then. They eloped to Mexico. The press never found out.
And when they got back?
Oh, they were divorced by then. It only lasted 5 days.
5 days?
Yeah, well, Michael said if it had lasted into a 6th, one of them wouldn't have made it out alive. He compares it to both world wars.
And this is the woman that he wants to see again?
Love's a funny thing.
Crack distributor cap. Not till morning. That's the best you can do. If I ran my life the way you run your garage, I'd still be doing walk-ons. I'll be in my room.
Met in a place very much like this.
I didn't realize you were lying in wait. Kindly do not speak.
I'm just looking out at the water.
Just do as you like. I'm going to make myself a cup of tea and I'm going to take it back to my bunker. Where's the damn tea?
Malibu, 1943. It was a cocktail party for some picture or another. I can't remember which.
Double indemnity.
Ah, yes.
Will you stop helping me? I may be brittle, but I'm not feeble.
You're always so damned independent, never thinking of anyone but yourself. Did you ever think about us?
I have the occasional nightmare, if that's what you're asking. Having nothing better to do, why don't you just buzz off?
I don't need this attitude. You know, coming here was not my idea.
Whose then?
Sarah's.
Ah.
I mean, she wants us to talk, to have another go at it. We had fun once.
I honestly don't remember.
Well, the truth is, I miss you.
God help us. How many marriages since ours? 3, 4?
What can I say? You were impossible to replace.
But you kept trying.
I was never one to give up without a fight.
Oh, well, if it's a fight you're looking for.
Oh, we had something together, man. You can't deny that. It was never dull.
Neither is a hurricane. But having been through one, I'll be damned if I'll fly into one again. My tea. Have some, if you like. Although, as I recall, you never much cared for tea.
I'll take a cup.
Taste change, I suppose.
We all change in countless ways. Man, I am back. Better late than never.
In your case, better never.
This wasn't my ideal job, you know, but at least it was something. Next time you see me, I'm probably going to be playing the harmonica on the street for spare change.
Well, for what it's worth, I'm sorry. I mean, but if we had told you the truth, you would have said no. And then there would be no chance for them at all.
I guess you did what you had to do.
Well, I'm sorry for leading you on personally, you know. There was no excuse for that.
You have a boyfriend?
You're not dating anyone?
No. Most of my relationships end up a lot like this one. I'm the guy who went to the senior prom with my cousin.
Aww.
He didn't like it any more than I did.
But you have so much going for you.
Such as?
Such as?
See? I mean, look at me. I'm a guy in my mid-20s with a college degree, and I'm driving a car for a living. My life has no direction. The only reason I wound up in English is because nothing else clicked for me. I have no family out here, no roots, no romantic possibilities. You know? I mean, what exactly do you think that I have going for me?
Well, for one thing, you're cute. And I mean that as a compliment.
Thank you. This is incredibly awkward all of a sudden. I gotta go in, okay? The beach and the dock and all this honesty. A little bit more than I can handle.
We could sit on the deck. It's a warm evening.
I prefer to have mine at my room.
Are you still going back tomorrow?
What do you think? Contrary to what you might have hoped, a full moon is not the answer to any of life's more complicated questions. Good night. Look at me.
When does it stop, Marion? When does all this fighting end? So you can enjoy the rest of your life.
I do enjoy life, Michael. Every day, every hour, every breath of it.
And yet you're alone.
I enjoy it. Look at me. Because I am alone. Catch on.
You're leaving, you shouldn't go on an empty stomach.
You cook.
Remember the last time I cooked for you?
You never did anything for me. It was always for you. If we slept, it was because you were tired. We ate when you were hungry.
I cooked for you the day I proposed.
Oh.
And you were wearing those slacks you always insisted on, and a blouse white, and a red sweater over your shoulders.
How on earth do you remember that? And I don't.
I was in love with you.
I was pretty in love with myself at the time, too. But I don't recall what I wore and where I wore it.
Please?
Are you trying to poison me?
I'm trying to feed you. You're always ravenous in the mornings. Or has that changed? Well?
Miss Bennett? Miss Bennett, the garage has called and the part is in.
This whole thing has turned into such a mess. Grant, there's something that I have to tell you.
Yes, well, there's no time now. Got to find Miss Bennett and get her home and get to the employment office. Looks like she's already up and out now, and with my luck, she's probably walked to town by herself.
Wait, I see them.
What, together? Is there much blood?
With the entire world to choose from, why do you choose here and now?
Because I'm curious. I know there was someone after me. An attorney, I heard.
I didn't retire to a nunnery, if that's what you mean.
Was he special?
He was sensitive, charming, very bright. He wanted me desperately, and I used him shamelessly.
I was pretty shameless myself once upon a time. A terrible scoundrel when you knew me. So full of myself, so in love with the idea of me.
I suppose we both were. Oh, birds of a feather. No hope at all of making a marriage work back then.
We were fools.
And I cannot abide fools.
People think it was a simpler time. It wasn't. Relationships were more complicated then. We were more complicated then.
Have you simplified with time?
Haven't we both?
Full day without any casualties, huh?
What are the odds? You know you're going to make someone a great little dishwasher someday.
Thanks. It's amazing what you can do with that English degree. So tell me about this guy that you're seeing.
Oh, it's no one, really. Oh, you missed the spot.
Well, I'd really like to know about him.
Really, there's no one. There's no guy. There's just my work. 25 hours a day, 13 months a year.
What is it that you do exactly, and where do you do it?
What do I do? I do this or, that. I go here and there.
You ever think your problem might be focus?
My first real drink since the Nixon years.
Everyone drank then. They had to, of course.
I feel as if time hasn't passed.
Have you looked into a mirror lately?
Age is a state of mind.
Then I live in a very old state, one of the original 13 colonies.
Marion, I miss our friendship. I dare you to let me close again.
Unfair, unfair.
I double dare you.
Too many years between then and now, Michael.
Well, we don't know unless we give it an honest try.
If honesty is a consideration, there's something you should know, something I should have told you long ago. When you marched out that door and you left me alone in Mexico, I was not entirely alone.
I knew it.
You knew what?
There was someone else all the time.
There was nothing of the sort.
That's why you were so ill-tempered, so impossible. You had some star-struck lifeguard waiting out there in the wings.
I don't believe what I'm hearing.
You admitted it yourself. You were not alone.
I wasn't alone. I was pregnant.
Here come your favorite Toy Story movie characters in a fun new parade. See the Green Army Men, Buzz Lightyear, Mr. Potato Head, Slinky Dog, and Woody. The new Toy Story Parade. Hey, yes, only at the Disney MGM Studios.
Picture, if you will, an abandoned hotel. Inside, you embark on a journey, dropping you faster than the force of gravity. The Twilight Zone Tower of Terror, only at the Disney MGM Studios.
Will I get the lowest price on a collect call dialing 1-800-COLLECT? But isn't 1-800-COLLECT AT&T?
1-800-COLLECT is not AT&T. It's actually MCI. And a more expensive way to call collect.
So why didn't MCI just say they were 1-800-COLLECT?
Next time, know the code. Dial 1-800-CALL-ATT. You'll always get a price that's less than MCI's 1-800-COLLECT. That's your true choice. AT&T.
Oh, not now. It's 1 in the morning. My brain's fried.
Just give me your CD drive.
Give it a rest, will ya?
The compact LTE 5000. Has it changed your life yet?
Hello. Who better than I to tell you how much a penny will buy at the JCPenney store-wide New Year's sale? Because Sunday and Monday, when you choose from dozens of select items, you get another for just a penny. Honest.
Starlight. Star bright. The first star I see tonight. I wish I may. I wish I might. Make my wish come true tonight.
Shelley, you need some medicine for that cold. Shelley? Shelley? Shelley, it'll make you feel better. It's Dimetap Elixir. And it's your favorite flavor, grape.
Dimetap, the #1 doctor-recommended brand for colds. Doctors know a medicine can't work if your child won't take it. Doctors say Dimetap for good reason. And for colds with coughs, try Dimetap DM.
This Can't Be Love will continue.
These big boys are the reason Nebraska leads the nation in rushing. But can they clear the way against Florida for their second consecutive national championship? Just watch!
You've seen him laugh. You've seen him cry. You've seen what makes him angry. You may even think you know him, but you've never known him like this. Montel Williams is Matt Waters.
We all have to take responsibility for how we shape our lives.
A teacher with a passion to make a difference.
That's what I came here for.
Matt Waters series premiere. Then, American Gothic is the season's best new series. Gary Cole is a truly menacing presence. The most riveting series of the season. And it's back on a new night, Wednesday.
This is CBS. When you decide to sell a home all by yourself, you take certain steps. You advertise, and you wait. Until finally...
Dear home seller, if you pay points and I go with a 15-year arm, what am I paying for? What am I paying?
RE/MAX Associates lead the industry in experience in sales. They can probably sell your home faster and get a better price than you could on your own. So why leave your lot to chance when you can leave it to RE/MAX?
RE/MAX! It's the next best thing to a sure thing!
Huge sale at your local Southern Ford dealer. It's the year-end clearance sale. Get great deals on 5 of America's 10 best sellers, like 1.9% financing or $1,000 cash back on Escort. Or get Ranger with air conditioning at no extra charge.
Ho, ho, ho!
Hey!
Heard about the sale at your local Southern Ford dealer?
Hey!
You will.
Proactivity results in an upward spiral of downsizing.
Man, this stuff is complicated. Luckily, business isn't always this tough. Take Office Max, the office product superstore. Easy. Over 6,000 office products, including great brand names like Eberhard Faber or Packard Bell, at guaranteed low prices that won't make smoke come out of your accountant's ears. And hey, Office Max is a lot more fun than a 3-hour meeting. But then, so is a root canal. Office Max. We go to the max for you.
The MASH Hour, weekdays at 4 p.m. on Channel 6.
I I was so angry with you, I couldn't call, I couldn't write, I couldn't give you the smug satisfaction of a job well done. I didn't know what to do.
You should have told me.
I finally might have, but a few weeks later the decision was taken out of my hands. I miscarried.
Marion.
I resolved never to tell you, but I've lived with it myself all these years, but never lost my brother, my parents, you, our baby. I vowed never to leave myself open to hurt again.
Is that why you didn't marry the right young attorney?
Well, there were two very good reasons for that. He put me on a pedestal. Lovely view from up there, but very lonely.
And the other reason?
The other reason? He wasn't you. He wasn't you.
Marion, let's go back home, huh? Let's go back and have a night on the town. Paint it red, blue, green, any color you like.
I know that you are charming me. You are deliberately charming me, and still I'm charmed. You're either sincere or a better actor than I remember.
Both. Why are you frowning? We're on a double date, remember? Huh?
Have you told her yet?
I tried. No, that's a lie. I couldn't. She's more than I expected.
So she still thinks I'm your granddaughter. What did I get us into?
Well, I'll find a way. I'll tell her when the time is right. Trust me. Hey?
I've always done my own makeup. No one else ever quite knew what to do with this face. I've lived with it for so many years, like a picture I painted over and over again. Never getting it quite right, never perfect, just perfectly adequate.
I think you have a lovely face, Miss Bennett. Classic.
Grisha, you mean, I'm just as old.
It's been such a long time since you've worn your jewelry. Took me a while to find it. It was in the pantry of all places, under the sterling.
Jimmy's medals. Oh, how many years now? 50, 60. And I still miss him every day of my life.
Your brother would be very proud of you tonight.
He complained I was forever in slacks and woolen shirts. So when I'm dressed up, it was an occasion.
And this is an occasion?
This is very much an occasion. Are they still wearing hats?
I've never seen you like this.
I've never been like this. Well, never, not for years anyway. I feel 70 again.
Hi, come on in.
Is Mary ready? Oh, will she be late?
She's right on time.
Well, don't just stand there. Let's go.
Majesty.
You made me love you. I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to do it. You made me love you. And all the time you knew it. I'll bet you always knew it. You made me happy sometimes. You made me glad. But want to tell you.
I had to play the piano once in a movie I faked it, of course, but even that was tough. I never liked to see my hands going up the scale when the music was going down the scale.
Listen to what he's playing.
Well, that's just an old song.
No, it's our old song.
We were not together long enough to have a song.
You've just forgotten. Listen.
Love you.
Yes.
The band on our wedding night.
You hired them to serenade us. They played for hours. We got no sleep at all.
That wasn't because of the music.
How well I remember.
They don't make them like that anymore, huh?
They never did. Those two made themselves.
You're a bit like them.